What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro, and today we are checking out some Softcult. I have not heard anything from this group. I looked up, they're from Canada, duo from Canada. Looks like the genres that are rated on the site that I'm using looks like shoegaze or in dream pop, maybe some alt rock. Little bit of a Riot Girl, which I do enjoy that genre for sure. I really don't know what to expect, to be totally honest. I haven't really checked out anything in those realms of shoegaze and dream pop, so this will be a fun experience. Let's get into it. Intro. Okay, what's coming after this? I like that. It definitely feels a little dreamy here. I dig that for sure. I'm going to set this up so kind of swings right into the next song here. Oh no, we have a music video. Let's watch the video. I haven't used this feature a whole lot, so let's see what they got in the video realm.
There's nothing there for you and me to
So, very ethereal sounding. Just kind of airy and nice. I love the drums, though. I think the drums were the highlight here for me because they kind of pulled you out of the. Sometimes when I do have, when I've like checked out some music that's has a little more of that dreamier sound, I feel sometimes I tend to get a little bored if I'm not feeling that feeling. And I feel like the drums here really help keep the thing moving. You know what I mean? And it still leaves plenty of room for that ethereal feel. So I'm digging that. Let's go playlist and move on to the next one here, Naive. Okay. It's interesting because, like, I want the vocals up a little bit, but I also think the whispering kind of sound adds to that dreamy feel. So that could just be I might want that, but it might not. That might not have worked with the actual sound. This is going to go on a playlist for me as well. It's just very chill and, like, I don't know. I like the simplicity of the lyrics, but yet it gets across what it's trying to portray. 1625 is the next song. We're going to keep it going. Okie dokie. So, song's about a piece of shit. Dude's 25, trying to go after a 16-year-old. She hasn't really, doesn't even know herself probably, at that point in her life. Shit, I don't think I knew myself really, until in the 20s. In my teenage years, it was more like just feeling emotions and rolling with them. And then you learn from your mistakes, and in your 20s, clearly dipshit here didn't learn any mistakes, or he's preying on younger women. So yeah, I don't like this. Obviously, once you're like past your 20s, this is like age gap to me. It's just like people bickering, but this is just creepy, and we've already have a huge issue with pedophiles and shit in our country, and as we're being led by one. And yeah, so this is troubling to say the very, very least. The song itself was good though. The drums were nice. I liked how the vocals there was less of a dreamy aspect to this, but the way the vocals kind of hit over the drums and the rest of the instrumental, it just really worked really nicely. I don't think I'm going to put this in a playlist because the song itself is going to piss me off. I've got 2 daughters of my own. So I'm not going to have it in a playlist probably, but it's a good song. It's well written. It gets the point across. So no issues there per se. Just I have enough music that'll piss me off. You know what I mean? And I don't need soft spoken music to piss me off as well. But no, not a bad song, just not in a playlist. She Said, He Said.
Come on, holiday sky. I got you all those dreams.
Okay. So initially I did not care for these vocals, but they warmed up on me as we went on. This definitely has a little more of a Riot Girl delivery, but still interesting that the rest of the song is kind of a softer feel, which I mean makes sense. Softcult, right? Um, and this is another one of basically the guy overstepping his bounds and thinking that just because he took someone to dinner and was nice throughout that he gets like reciprocal. Essentially, he gets laid out of the deal, which is not how that works because they are, the person you're dating, whether it guy, girl, whatever, is not a piece of meat, and they're their own person, their own individual, with their own ability to, if they want to do that, then they'll make that clear, right? So yeah, so just a dude being straight pushy and being a piece of shit. There was definitely some kind of, let me go back to the second verse. I want to say there were a little bit of, there was definitely some like kind of rapey vibes. And then he tries to pin his friends against her as well because all girls lie. That's a human trait, unfortunately. Yeah, so this is another one just like honestly, this is kind of punk rock. I like that mix into this. It's just interesting because I've not really seen any punk rock formatted in such a way, but lyrically this is super punk rock. I dig that. Same with the last track. This is another one though. I don't think I'm going to put it in a playlist. But I don't think it's bad either. Yeah, so Hurt Me is next.
Just a kid, didn't know. Show my hands, just where to go. Teach my body what to do when it's only me and you. Lost till 17. Wanna know what's wrong with me? 'Cause all my friends explore themselves, but I'm afraid of what I'll see.
Okay, so I'm gonna be straight up front. I really didn't care for this song. I didn't like the chorus, the way everything just kind of flowed. This almost felt a little bit like a fever dream in an odd way. But yeah, that chorus really just did not do it for me. There was a part right around the middle of this track. There's another artist called Aventurine. It's Jane Remover's side group or side band or solo project, whatever. And it kind of reminded me of something along that realm, and I really did enjoy that area of it. But the rest of the song just kind of fell flat for me. I held you like glass.
I held you like glass, kept pressing deep in my hands, under my skin. Hurt for a while, and then it
This is another one that the lyrics and the vocals just are not the lyrics, the soundscape and the vocals just really complement each other so well. I was entranced. This is going in a playlist for sure. Queen of Nothing.
Queen of nothing, I was something to someone. Keep smiling while you're staring down the guns. So exhausting, but you brought it on yourself.
Absolutely love this track. Vibey, the drums were solid. Just everything worked really cohesively, and it's going in a playlist. Tired. I am tired.
Tired of self-deprecation, tired of the humiliation, tired of your expectations, tired of your explanations. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the exploitation, tired of the deprivation, tired of discrimination, tired of capitulation. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of the oppression, tired of your preconceptions, tired of your sick obsessions, tired of your right oppressions. Yes, and antiquated, tired of rumors of hatred. I'm gonna say it, but I'm tired.
Oh, I'm gonna stay awake, but I am tired. Yeah, I think a lot of us are at that point. It's exhausting. It is exhausting. Um, this is fantastic. Another got a little bit of that riot girl attitude going on here, and I really dig that. It's a nice swap up for sure, sound wise. You got some really nice, soft, chill stuff, and then boom, they throw you a little punk rock song at you. I love that. I love that that mix. Playlist for sure, and not sorry.
But in the back of my neck, always hanging around when there's enough to be fed. I had to cut you off again. Throwing a fit, I'm so indifferent. Scratching left me with the thickest skin.
Okay, we're stacking the back half here. I like this a lot. This one might even be my favorite track on the album so far. Not sorry. Yeah, that's playlist for sure. Fantastic. Let's hit this last song and then talk about the album as a whole. When a Flower Doesn't Grow.
All you wanted was to feel the sun in the shadows, waiting for the dawn. Dreaming of the moment daylight will come. Aching just to know the sight of love. When a flower doesn't grow, to reclaim the dying or the soul that may call. Straining to feel the heartbeat in your face, starving for a drop of anything.
Ab- They tricked me. They tricked me for sure. I thought it was a nice soft outro. Oh, that was absolutely gorgeous, is what I was going to say before they so rudely interrupted me. No, this is beautiful. I love how the first half you had that nice acoustic sound, which I'm an absolute sucker for. Has it been done a lot? Absolutely. But they kind of add some nice feel stuff in there as well. Lyrically, fantastically written all the way through. And then the kind of crescendo and the build, they throw you full into that dreamscape feel, and I'm here for it. This is my favorite song. It might be last, but it definitely is not least. I think we'll just start with favorite and least favorite. This one's going to be my favorite track, hands down. My least favorite is going to be Hurt Me. Again, that chorus just really was not for me. But let's talk about the album as a whole. Solid first leg, first of all, kind of build you and kind of feel you out a little bit, let you know what the sound's going to feel. And then the second half, for me at least, just slapped. So this one's a little bit of a grower and not a shower. And that's okay. And that is okay. I think on further listening, this will probably go up for me as well. The vocals were really nice, soft-spoken, but when they needed to be a little louder, like with the Riot Girl sound that they kind of threw in there, nailed it. And it still kind of wasn't like anyone that's listened to like Riot Girl, like it's pretty loud. You know what I mean? It's punk rock. It's rowdy, but yet it typically has a pretty strong feminist message entwined in there. And I think they really captured that while utilizing a kind of a meet in the middle between Riot Girl and their personal sound. So I thought that was really cool, and I would love to see more of that as they go forward. A lot of well thought out lyrics here, and at times, like, they didn't. I don't know. I mean, there were some times where things were a little minimalist lyrically, but that's absolutely fine. You know, it's great. But when they needed to shine, they shone for sure. Like I said, that last song was just, it knocked my socks off. My socks are off, guys. Shoot. Let's see here. What else did I really enjoy? The drums throughout this were really nice. The instrumental itself was cool, but I really do have a little bit of a problem picking apart that more soft sound. Probably because I listen to a bunch of loud music. I listen typically over here. We're checking out like metal and punk rock and you know, some of that, you know, rock on that side of things. And I do check out pop and a little of this and a little of that. I like to stay up to date on what is, you know, dropping. And it's kind of how I found this, actually. It was just rather highly rated on a website that I use to rate my music. And I love that. I love that feeling to find something that, you know, this isn't the genre that you're listening to typically, but damn, it's good, you know? I really dig this. Let's go with a 6.5 for the record as a whole. On first listen, I do think this will grow on me quite a bit. And if you're curious to where that falls, like, I know a lot of people say 6s are basically you didn't like it, but to me, that's not the case. 4 is bad. 5 is just kind of like a meh feeling. Like, you know, 6 is good. It's a good record. 7, great, superb, excellent masterpiece. You know what I mean? And obviously it gets worse as it goes down. But this is a good album for sure. And I think it could probably grow on me towards that great area. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I definitely dig this. I'll be checking more out from this band when they drop stuff for sure. Catch them on tour. And get some merch for the band as well. If you enjoyed this, please make sure you add songs to your playlist and show your friends. Show your friends for sure. Always support the artist. As for me, I'm Pyro. You can hit that like down below if you enjoyed the content. Hit the sub if you want to join our community and just kind of chill and check out some new music. I kind of try to gather that it's a dead thing for sure. I don't think there's many people doing it, but back in the 90s, early 2000s, you know, me and my friends, we'd grab not so much 90s, but more 2000s. We'd grab an album from the store and you just hang out. Typically, we drove, but you drive around listening to the album, give it a couple spins, see what you think of it. And I try to kind of gather that and that vibe, at least, when I'm checking out music. It's easier when I have my partner, Chuckles, here. But, you know, see what I try to do what I can do. But definitely enjoyable. I will see you guys next time. Peace out.